Hello and welcome. Today we're tackling something that affects all of us, negative thoughts. Those sneaky little voices in our heads that can sabotage our mood, our motivation, and even our actions. Have you ever found yourself spiraling down a rabbit hole of what-ifs or feeling completely defeated before you've even started? We're not alone. In this video, we're going to dive into the power of reframing negative thoughts. It's a simple yet incredibly effective technique to take control of your inner dialogue and shift your perspective from one of negativity to one of possibility and growth. We'll explore why these negative thoughts pop up, how they impact us, and most importantly, practical steps you can take to reframe them and build a more positive mindset. Now, why do these negative thoughts pop up? Our brains are wired to look out for potential threats. It's a survival mechanism. So often, these negative thoughts are our brain's way of trying to protect us. Past experiences, societal pressures, and even just habitual thinking patterns can contribute to a negativity bias. We tend to remember negative events more vividly, and that can color our current thoughts. Think of it like this. If you've had a bad experience with public speaking in the past, your brain might immediately jump to, "I'm going to mess this up again," whenever a new speaking opportunity arises. It's trying to protect you from potential pain, but it's also holding you back from growth. Letting negative thoughts run rampant can have a significant impact on our lives. They can fuel anxiety and stress, erode our self-confidence, and even lead to avoidance behaviors. If you constantly tell yourself you're going to fail, you're less likely to even try. If you believe something is too hard, you might give up prematurely. Let's look at some common negative thought patterns. 1. Catastrophizing. This is your classic jumping to the worst possible conclusion. For example, "I didn't get a reply to my email, they must hate my idea." 2. Personalization. This is you blaming yourself for things that aren't entirely your fault. For example, "The team project failed, it's all my fault." 3. Filtering. If you are guilty of this, you find yourself focusing only on the negative aspects of a situation and ignoring the positive. For example, "I got good feedback, but one person had a criticism, so the whole thing was bad." 4. Black and white thinking. You see things in extremes with no middle ground. For example, "If I'm not perfect, I'm a complete failure." Do you see any of these patterns in your own thoughts? Recognizing these patterns is the first step to changing them. Reframing is about consciously challenging these negative thoughts and looking at the situation from a different, more balanced, and often more positive perspective. It doesn't mean ignoring the challenges or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it's about finding a more constructive and realistic way to interpret events and your abilities. Here's a simple process you can follow. Step 1. Identify the negative thought. Become aware of what you're telling yourself. Pay attention to those automatic negative thoughts that pop into your head. Step 2. Challenge the thought. Ask yourself, is this thought entirely true? What evidence supports it? What evidence contradicts it? Are there other possible explanations? Step 3. Reframe the thought. Rephrase the negative thought into something more balanced, realistic, or even positive. Focus on what you can learn, what you can control, or a more compassionate view of yourself. Let's revisit those examples from earlier and reframe them. Negative thought. "I didn't get a reply to my email, they must hate my idea." Reframed thought. "I'll send a polite follow-up. Putting my ideas out there takes courage, and not every attempt will be met with immediate enthusiasm. This is part of the process. I'll acknowledge any disappointment I feel, but I won't let it define my creativity." Negative thought. "The team project failed, it's all my fault." Reframed thought. "The project faced challenges and I played a part. What can I learn from this experience to do better next time?" Negative thought. "I got good feedback, but one person had a criticism, so the whole thing was bad." Reframed thought. "I received mostly positive feedback, and one person offered constructive criticism. I can focus on the positive and consider the feedback for improvement." Negative thought. "If I'm not perfect, I'm a complete failure." Reframed thought. "Striving for excellence is good, but perfection is unrealistic. I can focus on progress and learning." Before we end off this video, here are some tips to help you in the practice of reframing. Number 1. Keep a thought journal. Write down your negative thoughts and then actively try to reframe them. Seeing them on paper can make them easier to challenge. Number 2, ask yourself powerful questions. What's the worst that could realistically happen? What's the best that could happen? What would I tell a friend if they are in this situation? This would shine a realistic light on the situation you are in. And often you'll find that you're not in such a bad place after all. Number 3, focus on what you can control. Instead of dwelling on things you can't change, shift your focus to your own actions and responses. This puts you back in control of the situation you are in and makes you feel better for being able to take some concrete action. Number 4, practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Everyone has negative thoughts. The goal isn't to eliminate them entirely, but to manage them effectively. Number 5, seek support. This is very important. Support can be for your mental well-being or to help with your external circumstances that are contributing to the negative thoughts. If you find yourself consistently spiraling with negative thinking, or at a point where even reframing your thoughts are not helping, you need to seek support. Talk to a friend, therapist, or mentor about your negative thought patterns. Find a friend, mentor, or consultant to help with external circumstances that you may be trapped in. Sometimes an outside perspective can be incredibly helpful. Start reframing your negative thoughts now. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification button if you want to see more of such content. See you in the next video.